Welcome to the Great Western Forum in Los Angeles, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Los Angeles Kings.
The Kings win the faceoff. To Stumple. Belted and knocked to the ice by Odette. Holzinger over to the wing. He's got a breakaway! Holzinger scores! Let's take a look at the replay. Here he has the puck. He let a wrist shot go and beat the goalie. Lafayette gets to the circle. He'll face off against Plant.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 19, Brian Holzinger.
Plant shoots! Chips it ahead to McLean. Belted and knocked down by Lafayette. To Wilson. Wilson moves it back to the blue line. Moves in front of the net. Plant scores! Here's another look at how that one went in. It begins with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot and beat the goalie. Ferrero gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. The puck is dropped.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 26, Derek Plunk. Assisted by number 25, Vaclav Varada. And number 4, Mike Wilson.
Pekka starts out. Ferrero passes it across. Bilesma to center. To Moger. To Bilesma. Woolley passes ahead. Short pass to Moger. The save was then made by Hasek. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. Moves in to the net. Hisse holds on to it. Los Angeles has fresh legs on the ice. Galley moves it ahead. Murray into the slot. Shatan beats out the icing call. Moves in. Shatan, a shot right on from the slot. Nordstrom behind the net. Chips it ahead to Robitaille. Los Angeles should be making a Murray scores! Let's get another look at that goal. It begins with a pass into the offensive zone, takes the shot, and it's in the back of the net. The teams line up for the faceoff. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. They move into position for the faceoff. Here we go again.
Los Angeles goal, scored by number 27, Glenn Murray. Assisted by number 15, Joseph Stumple, and number 20, Luke Robitaille.
To O'Donnell. To Berg. The puck's knocked loose by Primo. To Wilson. He's flattened by Perreault. To Primo. Hisse stopped him. To O'Donnell. To Courtnall. Perreault then made the pass. He's flattened by Primo. Over to Siplikov. Los Angeles has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. 4:36 into the first period. Brown then fired it. Bissay gets the puck to Berg. Brown into the corner. To the net. Brown turns it over. Los Angeles needs to get a fresh line out there. Both teams are passing well in this game. To Perreault. Berg shoots. Hasek stopped it. Primo gets flattened by Perreault. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Berg touches the puck for icing. The Los Angeles Kings win the faceoff. Blake blasted it. McLean then blasted it. Ahead to Barnaby. The Buffalo Sabres are ahead by 1. To Lafayette. Across to Lafayette. Blake winds up. Woolley starts out. Woolley gets a breakaway. Takes the shot. 3:42 left in the period. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. To Woolley, the Los Angeles Kings come in offside. Woolley is an impeccable passer.
If you give a great passer like him time and space, he'll play you, baby.
Shannon over to the wing. Buffalo races in alone. Shatan just barely got it over the line. Ferraro gets to the circle. He'll face off against Plant.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan.
Belted and knocked to the ice by Bielsma. The Sabres lead by 2 goals. Fisset moves it to Berg. Plant blocked the pass. Into the corner. O'Donnell runs over Plant.
Oh, he can hit.
What a hit! To Ferraro. 1:57 left in the period. Into the corner. Los Angeles leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Wilson passes it across. Moves in. The puck's knocked loose by Verada. To the net. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. To center. Buffalo is ahead by 2.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Los Angeles looks exhausted out there. Wilson then made the pass to Sanderson. The Sabres will change on the fly. Moger knocked down by Primo.
How did he get to that second one?
Primo moves it ahead. 10 seconds remaining in the period. To Primo. After 1 period, the Sabres lead by 2 goals.
Fans are reminded that the puck can enter the spectator area and...
Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 99. Stumpel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Holzinger. Schmelik passes right in front to Holzinger. Holzinger starts out to center. Holzinger to the net. Pass intercepted. Nordstrom gets hit. On to Robitaille. To Holzinger. Moves in. Nordstrom gets run over by Odette. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. That's icing against Los Angeles. Lafayette gets to the circle. He'll face off against Plant. Plant wins the draw cleanly. Wilson shoots! To Wilson. To Plant. The puck gets knocked loose. Passes ahead to Plant. Moves in. Plant towards the net. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. The pass is intercepted by Wilson. O'Donnell winds up to Sanderson. Sanderson out of his own zone. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Sanderson then made the shot. Los Angeles leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Holzinger won the draw. Schmelik fired it. Great hit! Penalty against the Kings for cross-checking.
Los Angeles penalty to number 4, Rob Blake. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
They move into position for the face-off. Stumpel gets possession off the draw. Stumpel clears the puck out of his own zone. At center to Woolley. Woolley gets hit. He scores on the power play. Blake gets out of the box early with that power play goal by Buffalo. Let's get another look at that goal.
It all started with a pass. He let a wrist shot go and turned the light on.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Buffalo goal scored on the power play by number 5, Jason Woolley, assisted by number 36, Matthew Barnaby.
Holzinger starts out all by himself on the breakaway. To O'Donnell, to Courtnall, to Perreault. Holzinger to the net, moves it to Odette. Berg chips it ahead to Courtnall. The Sabres are ahead by 3 goals. Courtnall fired it from the slot. Pass intercepted by Woolley. 4:23 into the second period. To O'Donnell. Both teams are passing well in this game. O'Donnell drops his gloves. Barnaby gets things started. O'Donnell has eaten a lot of fist in this bout. Barnaby surprised him with that punch. This has got to be more than a little embarrassing for O'Donnell.
That wasn't a fight. That was a public beating.
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. We have a penalty that's been called.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Penalty called for roughing.
Los Angeles penalty to number 6, Sean O'Donnell, 2 minutes for roughing.
Buffalo won the draw. Shannon into the middle, moves in. Shannon to the net. Bissay moves the puck to Blake. Robitaille over to the wing. Brown touches the puck for icing. Ferraro won the draw. Then the pass was intercepted. To Ferraro. Ferraro pass to Bilesma. The Kings are changing on the go. To Pekka. The Buffalo Sabres lead by 3 goals. Grosek has a clear path to the net. Bissay covers up the puck. Holzinger gets waved out of the faceoff circle. They move into position for the faceoff. Stumpel wins the draw cleanly. 3:57 left in the period. To McKee. Duchesne fired it. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. McKee passes across. Nordstrom out of his own zone. The Kings will change on the fly. O'Donnell steps back on the ice and his team will enjoy a shortened power play here. The puck's knocked loose by O'Donnell. Buffalo gets a breakaway! Bissay covers up the puck. Perreault wins the draw cleanly. Buffalo is ahead by 3 goals. Woolley to the net. He takes a slap shot. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Bissay then made the save. To Siplikov. 2:04 left in the penalty. To center. Los Angeles leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Zhitnik was knocked down. Just 2 minutes remaining in the period. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. The puck's knocked loose by Siplikov. To Woolley. To Pekka. Buffalo gets a breakaway! Zhitnik intercepts the pass. To Courtnall. Los Angeles has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Courtnall moves in. To Perreault. The glove save was made by Hasek.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Los Angeles has fresh legs on the ice. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Schmelik moves it ahead. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. A penalty's been called. Blake gets called for roughing.
Los Angeles penalty to number 4, Rob Blake. 2 minutes for roughing.
Shannon shoots! Interception! Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Shannon moves it ahead. Offside. And that's the end of the second period.
Fans, if you're looking for great NHL memorabilia, don't forget to drop by the souvenir shop on the lower concourse.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. Perreault gets to the circle. He'll face off against Holzinger. Shannon gets flattened by Perreault. Holzinger to the net. To Odette. Then the pass was intercepted. Hisse holds onto it. Stumpel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. The Kings win the faceoff. Galley clears the puck. Zhitnik out of his own zone. Zhitnik to the net. Intercepted by Duchesne. A delayed call against Duchesne. Duchesne gets called for hooking.
Los Angeles penalty to number 28, Steve Duchesne. 2 minutes for hooking.
And they drop the puck. Shannon over to the wing. Moves in. Los Angeles returns to full strength as the penalty expires.
He's their best penalty killer right now.
Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Hasek moves it back to the blue line. Shannon to the net. Galley got the puck down the ice. Hasek moves it to Schmelik. Buffalo should be making a line change soon.
The boy can hit.
Stumpel clears the puck down the ice. He intercepts the pass. Shannon beats out the icing call. Buffalo has a solid lead. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Here we go again. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. Shot! The glass was shattered with that hit. Buffalo wins the draw cleanly. Perreault jolts him. Buffalo has a solid lead. Berg passes it across. Courtney moves it to his own blue line. It's one-on-one. Pass intercepted. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. Hasek stopped it. Hasek moves it on. Buffalo has a solid lead. Shot! This is going to be a real test for O'Donnell. Barnaby drops his gloves. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby goes after him with a haymaker. O'Donnell being pummeled mercilessly by Barnaby. Barnaby goes after him with a haymaker. And again! And again! This bout has been completely dominated by Barnaby.
He bobbed when he should have weaved.
O'Donnell will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Barnaby.
Los Angeles penalty to number 6, Sean O'Donnell, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Blake chips it ahead to Robitaille. Duchesne winds up. Blake shoots! McKee over to the wing. All by himself on the breakaway! To Blake. Blake behind the net. Los Angeles needs to get a fresh line out there. Stumpel quickly passed it to Murray. He's nailed by Stumpel. It's one-on-one. To Murray. To Stumpel. To Shannon. Buffalo looks to be in control of this game. Moves in. Ward scores!
Let's take another look at what happened. It starts when the puck gets carried across the blue line. He let a wrist shot go and rips it home upstairs.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 15, Dixon Ward. Assisted by number 8, Daryl Shannon, and number...
Grosek scores!
Let's take another look at that one, Jim. We begin with the puck moved into the offensive zone. He let a wrist shot go and turned the light on.
And they drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 18, Michael Grosek. Assisted by number 28, Donald Audette, and number 8, Daryl Shannon.
Duchesne winds up. Hasek passes across. Grosek into the middle. The Sabres will change on the fly. To the net. Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Bissay made the glove save. Plays the puck to Berg. To center. Siplikov was knocked down by Pekka. Wilson passes across. To Pekka. One-timer! Both teams are passing well in this game. To Siplikov. Belted and knocked down by Wilson. Los Angeles has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Bissay slows things down by covering up. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Chatan flattens Duchesne. Bissay covers up the puck for the faceoff. Los Angeles has a fresh line on the ice. To Galley. Galley passes back to the blue line. Sabres 6, Kings 1. To Vopak. Vopak made the shot. To Schmelik. Vopak knocks the puck away. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. To Vopak. Schmelik shoves Vopak. Los Angeles should be making a line change soon. Shannon then made the pass to Audette. Galley made the pass. Schmelik jars the puck loose. The game is over! The Kings are downed by the Buffalo Sabres.